Hello everyone, welcome to my video and to Stand Over Model Railway. My name is Mark. Today's video is all about the resin pour for the river and what I used, the resin I used to pour, and also I cover the finishing off the scenery on top of the embankments. It all went pretty well, but obviously you'll see that it came out in the video. There obviously was a couple of moments I was worried, but yeah, in general I'm quite happy with it. So sit back, relax, and I'll see you at the end of the video. Right, so here we are. I'm about to attempt my first pour of a resin pour for the river, stroke stream. Never used a resin before of any make or type. So as it's now dry, or warmer more than anything, I'm going to have a go at doing it, or at least do the first layer today, and hope that it sets okay. As you can see, if I just move the camera down, I've done a bit of prep work here across the front. So basically I've used some duct tape, which is the green tape, you can see there. I've actually used, I think, 2 pieces of that, one on the inside, and then there's a couple of little bits where I sort of think I've stuck a bit in there and stuck a bit in there. And then if I try and move the camera, you probably can't see it. I've tried to keep this all flat in there, make sure it's well stuck. And then I've put, you can see it free, but I put a bit over that, a little bit longer length, and stuck that right across and rubbed it right down. And then I've got a wide masking tape. This is only a cheap job from Poundland here in the UK. Cheap double-sided tape. I put a length of that over the front of that as well. So there's about 3 layers of masking tape there. Hopefully that is all I need. Cross my fingers, touch wood, and touch wood on my head. Hopefully that's all okay. But yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So I'll just show you the stuff I'm about to use. So as you can see, for this I'm going to use the Woodland Scenics Realistic Water. Just get the camera down a bit. The main reason I've chose this is basically because a combination of the fact that you don't have to mix this, it's already mixed in the bottle, you just need to pour it from the bottle. And I also happened to pick it up at Hobbycraft for a very good price at the time. I don't know if they had it in offer. I mean, it's not on offer now, it's normal price now, same as everybody else's, but yeah, at the time it was on offer for a very good price, so that swayed my position a little bit as well. And also, as you can see, I've got a lollipop stick, straight craft stick, or as the Americans call them, if there's any Americans use it, popsicle stick. That is just purely for spreading the resin out to the edge of the river stroke stream. A couple of good old kitchen towels on it in case I need them, in case I drop it anywhere, and a couple of gloves to wear as well. It doesn't specifically say on the bottom to wear gloves, on the bottle even to wear gloves, but I'm going to wear them anyway. So I think now I've shown you, I shall try my first attempt at the pour. We're back again. It's now, well, it's actually over 48 hours later, and it's in the evening time because I've been at work today. But yeah, as you can see, or hopefully see, it's all, the resin is all dried out now. And say on the bottle it says 24 hours, but I've waited 48 just to make sure, because 24 wasn't enough. As you can hopefully see, It's a very thin layer what I put on there. I should have done it a bit thicker, to be honest. But it's a thin layer. But what I'm going to do now is pour another layer on, but make it thicker, because that was just too thin. And obviously, if I don't want to do too thick layers, but if I do too thin, it's going to take me ages to get the level up. So I'm going to go for a thicker layer to give it some more depth. But initial appearance of it is quite good. I reckon if I come down here, if you can quite see it on camera, but yeah, it should look even better once it's had a thicker layer on. Obviously, I'm not sure how thick the layer is because I've left the masking tape on, because obviously I'm going to do another pour. The leak did stop. I don't think it's leaked too much out. I still don't know where it's come from, but yeah. So I'm going to do another pour now, and I'll get back to you once I'm happy with either with that one or another pour on top of that, but it'll probably be a normal pour, but I'll get back to you after. Right, so here we are back again. It's now quite a while later, and this is mainly because I had to build up the layers of the resin to get the depth of the river I wanted. I think I've done about 3 layers in the end, so obviously you saw the original thin layer what I did and pour, and then I've done 2 more pours since then, one thicker one. Obviously I let that set. Wasn't quite happy with the level I had, so I thought I'd top it up and do another one. So that's another bit thinner one on the top, but not too thin. Yeah, and I'm quite happy now. I think I got up to the height. Obviously you can see the reflection off there coming through the window. You can't see a loco reflecting it because of the vaccine balls on, because obviously they're quite high, but they need to be higher to, when I'm filming, it blocks out view at the window because you don't really want to see that. But yeah, I'm quite happy with the result. So if I go down, you can see there now. I'm going to try pretty clear. So it's about 8mm thick, which is equivalent to 2 foot deep in WWS scale, because obviously WWS scale is 4mm a foot. I think that's about right. It's about the level where I want it. And I'll quickly show you up there. So there you go. It's all done now. Quite pleased, and it's ready for the next stage. Okay, so I'm ready to move on to the next stage now, and that's to make some small ripples on the water to give an effect of it moving. Obviously there won't be too many because it's not going to be that fast to flowing. I thought it was only a normal river stroke stream. It's not going to particularly flow fast in this area. First time I've done it, so I don't know how it's going to come out, but hopefully it's going to come out okay. So the product I've chosen to use for this is the Deluxe Materials Making Waves. And as you can see, it's for creating waves, ripples, waterfalls, and moving water effects. Again, it's a 1-part resin, and you're supposed to put this on quite thinly. It's supposed to hold its shape, so I'm going to shape it with another lollipop stick, or craft stick if you like, and have a go with that. So I'll get back to you fully when I've done that, and I'll film a bit for you as well. Okay, so as you can see, Deluxe Materials Making Waves is now dry. Didn't actually take that long to dry, really. I think it's come out quite well, really. I'll just show you up along there. Shows movement on the water, as you can see. I think it's even added a bit of depth to it as well, which is good. I've also added a couple of wildlife to the river stroke stream. I got those from Langley Models, so I'll just show you them. Bear with me. There we go. So that's the Langley Models painted wildfowl, assorted geese, duck and coots. There's some without feet, they've got flat bottoms, and those are the ones which I put in the river stream. And I've just come over here, and there's some ones that are standing up there. I'll probably put them on the banks later on. But yeah, I think that looks pretty good actually. Hopefully it's showing up, because obviously the sun's moved around a bit and it's a bit later in the day now, so there's less light on it, but hopefully I'll get down there as well, you can see that and see what it looks like. So yeah, I think it's come up pretty well. There's a couple of areas where I've missed bits. I don't know if it's picking up on camera or not. Probably looks like there's one around there, probably a little bit there, maybe another couple of bits. I'll try and touch them in later on. But yeah, I'm pretty pleased with that. I think that's come out really well. So I think the next stage will be landscaping or scenicking up the embankments on both sides. Obviously I've got to allow for the bridges over on the tracks, so I'll probably leave a gap for them. I may even put a bridge across from this area to there, but I haven't quite decided yet what I'm doing for that, so I'll probably do that a bit thinly so I can take them bits off if I need to. But yeah, that'll be the next stage, so I'll come back to you with probably some video of me doing that, and if not, I'll come back to you after I've done it. So yeah, we've moved on again. Obviously it's now a few days later. I want to make sure the glues and that had a good few days or so drying out and going hard, which they've done. As you can see, I think it's pretty good. I have actually used some of the WWS tree bush foliage spray just to add a sprinkling of a few more of the Gauge Master mid-green leaves on top, just to try and make out the tops pop out a little bit more. Hopefully you can see that effect here. Overall I'm pretty happy with it actually. I think it's turned out quite well. I'll just take you along a little bit slowly so you can see along the whole of the embankments. I may have overdone it slightly with the flowers. I've had a give a sneak preview to some of my friends. Yeah, they all say it's pretty good. They're all happy with it, which is good to hear. Good feedback like that. Obviously, if you do have feedback like that, constructive or good or otherwise, as long as it is constructive, if you're not quite, you've got alternatives, just make it constructive. I really would appreciate that. So I know what you guys and girls think. But yeah, I'm pretty pleased with this overall. The only thing I've noticed, it's picking up on the camera. There's a couple of places like there, and I think around the edge here where for some reason the resin's gone slightly cloudy. I don't know why that is. It may have been to do the way with the pour. And I originally covered it over the stop dust and then it didn't dry properly, whereas really I should have left it out in the open. I'm not sure. Would I use that resin again? Possibly not. I'm not really sure. I think next time I may try a two-part epoxy resin, so that's one what comes with a hardener as well, just to see if I can make a difference. They're not really, as far as I see, any other, or I don't plan to have any other water features on that, but if I do, I may do that. But yeah, overall, I think, let's say coming down as well, I think I've got the effect just right. So I think I'll leave it there for now. Well, I do hope you enjoyed that, everyone. I found it somewhat of interest and hopefully you picked up some useful information from it. Obviously, I've never done a river before or any water feature, so obviously this is my way of doing it, my method. At first try out, but yeah, as you can see, all in all went pretty well. And obviously, I'd like to thank all my subscribers for subscribing to my channel. I'm up to any new ones subscribed. That's really appreciated. I'm nearly on 500 subscribers now, so if you're not a subscriber and you're watching this video and you did enjoy it, please do consider subscribing to the channel. I really would appreciate that. And obviously, if you like the video, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button there for me on the screen, and share the video on the channel if you can. I really would appreciate that. And until next time, I'll say bye for now.